All right, we are back with last week's lifting. So, pulling off of the blocks, this this complex has gone pretty well, actually surprisingly well. So I was not too overly upset over how these looked. And doubles with the power plus the overhead squat, not bad, not bad. Could be a little quicker under the bar there, but overall, not too bad. We take a look at next one. Trying to pull that bar, that was much better. So again, trying to follow through on that technique of really punching through the top. That was my big breakthrough moment at the meet last month. So I've been trying to work on that, just punching through the top, not just kind of pulling and be a little lazy at the top, just pull and snap and punch through. And this has worked out much better, much better, much better, much better. So overall, I've been pretty happy with this block. Last week, the week that this is filming last week, was a hell of a week. I had to print a few hundred shirts and I was busy, to say the least. I put in probably like 80, close to 90 hours that week. So these front squats were a good 5 kilos under where they were supposed to be. And pissed me off, but that's life. It's just the way it is. I just knew that there was no way that I was hitting these front squats at the weight that they were supposed to be at. But 90 kilo, I'm fine with that. Again, some powers off of the blocks. This is easy, 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 easy. So trying to really just drive through the legs and get that snap through the top. I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good overall. And some back squats. All right. So these back squats were definitely rough for me for that block for that week. And this is way below where I'm supposed to be. But of course, I was like, oh, these feel kind of light. These aren't too bad. So let's bang these out in, one breath. Not a good idea. I'm actually back to being able to do it. So I'm back to 100 kilo on one breath. And of course, the Grand Prix in Cuba was on. So background, you get to see Wes Kitts hitting that lift. Of course, you got to stop and wait for him to hit it before you can actually say, it's time to go on to our next lift. So these behind the necks were, they were okay, but I actually packed day 3 and day 4 into one day, as I was going to be exceptionally busy on Saturday, so I was unable to do day 4 on Saturday. So I did day 3 and day 4 together, which I highly, highly do not recommend. That is probably not one of the dumbest things I've ever done, but it was pretty stupid. So that is it for last week's lifting. We will actually be back on schedule next week. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.